Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel, and as you can see, you've never seen this angle before. This is my crazy 3x3 workspace. This is pretty much all I've got. We've talked about this and about some of my challenges of only having a lanai and not having a craft room or an art room here, and my making space is very limited. So I found Amy's challenge via Tamika, who thought this was a really innovative idea, and actually I do too. I think it's great to give ourselves restrictions because when we do, you never know what you make. But I am a super slow maker. I need a lot of time. I'm messy to begin with, so I have to be uber careful and slow. So the idea of having 5 minutes to make anything, like there's no way I could make a card or anything like that. That just wouldn't be possible. That sighing you hear in the background is my husband, by the way. He's not normally in here when I'm filming, so if you hear some interesting sound effects, that's him. But basically, I don't do stuff in 5 minutes. I can't make anything even simple in an hour. So this is going to be an uber big challenge. I've got the glue gun heated up already because I was working on something else. I have out my embellishment box that Carmen gifted me yesterday because I might want to use it. I just brought out some of my little doilies that I tend to use. I don't know what I'm going to make. Some ribbon, my Tombow. I've got fabric tack next to me. And my paper cutter. See, because my space is so small, if I put even my mini paper cutter here, right, it would take up the whole space. So I might have to actually cut on my lap while I do this. And I know that's weird, or I have to cut on my embellishment box because I don't have the space. But basically what I'm going to try to use for this, which I know is crazy, is my scrap bin. I wasn't kidding when I said that I've almost used all my scraps up. So let me just show you what's in here. These are like stickers that I used in projects recently that I have to finish up or that I haven't been using. Like I bought at the dollar store and I don't really love them, so I'm not using them. So I have them in a pack. There's like 4 or 5 of them in here, as you can see, that basically I'm trying to remember to use up, so they're in my scrap bin. This was like one of the first packs of ephemera I ever bought. I just don't like it, so I try to work it in when I can, but usually I can't. And there's a sheet of foam left over from Michael's. And this is it, guys. That's all I have left. And that includes the project I just did with Carmen and Sabrina. Like, I have so little left because of the amazing stuff I made thanks to Cat Paper Love and Tony at Craftbridge. So I'm going to try to use this for this project. I have no idea what I'm making. But I figured in 5 minutes it has to be something small. There's like no way that I could make a card in 5 minutes. Like, I'm just too slow a creator. I'm just trying to figure out where I can leave these where in case I want them, that they're nearby. I doubt I'm going to use this, but I'm just going to keep it out. And I don't think I'm going to have time to use foam, so I'm going to put that away. I might have a chance to use these curls. Who knows? I have no idea. It depends what I can make in 5 minutes. My brain is already racing. I'm like, what am I going to make? You know? Okay, I love the way that Tamika did it. She kept it really good and honest by showing you her phone. I have a terrible setup, as I'm sure all of you have noticed, but I do want to keep it nice and honest. So I'm going to keep my phone here suspended on some seed beads so you can see it. Yeah, I've got Win Costella here too. I don't know if I'm going to use that. I don't know. Okay, this is nerve-wracking. I've got 2 pairs of scissors, one hacker and one... I don't cut straight anyway. I've got the paper cutter on my lap, folks. That's probably what I'm going to end up using. All right, we ready? I'm terrified. Here we go. Ready? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go! I'm going to start with paper because that's usually where I find my best inspiration. I'm just going to pull out some of my favorite paper that I know I like to work with because from that I'll come up with something. You'd think this would be really easy for me because I teach and I teach every day, so making and talking should come like naturally to me, but it doesn't actually. For some reason, like I do this because I find it relaxing and sort of therapeutic, but actually having to talk at the same time and explain to you what I'm doing is actually really stressful. Okay. I'm going to try to make one of these. This has been on my project board for a long time. It's like a little mini flag. Okay, I'm already at half a minute. It's a little mini flag that I'm going to try to put over this, and we'll see what happens. I am the world's worst cutter. I cannot cut straight. I think I was born with some kind of defect at birth. So even after I do this, I have to put it through the paper cutter on my lap because I'm just not clean enough when I cut that I can cut straight. Like, I need a paper cutter. Like, to actually clean it up after, which is why it takes me so long to make everything. And, you know, maybe that doesn't bother some people if it's a little off, but I get crazy if it's not even. So that's like, okay, and I just cut that in half. I have to do it again. So you see what I mean? Like, I can't have it where it's uneven, so I can't free cut. Like, I see all sorts of people making like free cutting fishtails and all sorts of things, and I admire that they can do it, but like, there's no way I can do that. Like, it's just not possible. I am the worst gluer and the worst cutter. So when I make things for projects and swaps, basically what I do is I leave myself loads of time and I work really, really slow on purpose. And when I work slowly and methodically, then the work comes out really well, which is why doing this challenge is insane, because this is like definitely against my grain for how I work. And at least when I want to make something that looks great. What I've learned is that if I rush things, then the work is messy, and it may be creative and like the color combinations may work and they may look good, but the reality is that it looks like I didn't take a lot of care. So, oh my gosh, okay, we're at over 2 minutes. And so that's what ends up happening to me. So I don't have time to score, and that's a big problem. But I did think that what I liked a lot about this challenge is that it shows everybody that even the best creators who are on here can't do stuff so easily in 5 minutes. I think sometimes what happens is people look online and they think like, oh, these people just have like this special talent and I don't have that because I can't do that in 5 minutes. No, this is a great challenge because what it shows is that it's real hard to make anything in 5 minutes. And even if you're practiced at doing something, it's really, really hard. And I am certainly not practiced at doing something. Oh my gosh, I'm over 3 minutes. Okay, I might not finish, folks. I may not finish. And this is too thick and I don't have time to paper cut it. I'm going to have to free cut it and let's pray I don't mess it up. All right, let's go. Come on. Okay, I need my glue gun. And see, like I'm getting frazzled. Like talking and doing this, I don't know how people do tutorials every day because this is really hard to do. To talk at the same time while being thoughtful about where you're laying things down is really difficult. I actually think it's slowing me down to half speed. That said, when I'm making, I told you I am really slow. I'm like 1/10 of this speed, and I am meticulous because I know if I'm slow, then the work is actually likely to be much more beautiful, much more accurate. It's not going to be messy, and I'm going to be happier with the results. I'm not going to feel like it was just slapped together. But I do like this idea of showing people how hard it is to make things of quality in the time frames that are given in a tutorial. So I'm impressed that Amber did this, and that's why I want to support it. See how much I have to focus? To do a fishtail by hand, I have to uber focus, guys, because I don't do this evenly. Look, it's like a struggle for me. It's a struggle for me to get this even, and it's like a super simple thing that most people can master, and I'm struggling, and I have 30 seconds. Can she do it? Can she not do it? We're down to the wire. Let's see. Okay, here we go. Oh my goodness. Guys, you don't understand what I just did. Oh my goodness. Okay, hold on. I can't talk for a second because I'm under the wire. My husband is slurping his drink. He doesn't realize you guys can all hear that. Okay, hold on. He's never in here when I do stuff like this, so he doesn't realize all the sound effects get picked up. All right, 4 minutes left. I did manage to finish the one flag. I could do it in 5, but look, it needs a little bit of cleaning up, but I did it. So this was amazing. Now, granted, if I were actually doing this for a project, I would have needed to pick off those spider strings, right? And obviously, like, I did layer the paper, and I did manage to fishtail it properly, but it's not really embellished. Where's the sentiment? Where's the adornment? Where's, like, the nice little things? But I'm shocked, actually, that this got done in the time frame. But this was, like, exercise, folks. Like, I'm sweating. I need, like, a big old glass of something, Diet Coke, lemonade, I don't know. You know, when I do this, I do it because it's super relaxing, and this was not relaxing. But it is nice to know that all of us struggle when we're doing this. None of us were like born with a glue gun in our hands. So thank you, Amber, for doing this challenge. I think it's super innovative and fun. And thank you for Tamika for putting a shout out so we knew it was happening. That's it, folks. If you had a good laugh, I don't blame you. Give it a try. What can you make in 5 minutes? Show us.